God, I see so many couples in this house tonight, man. So many couples. You know, whenever I see a bunch of happy couples, it always makes me think of the first time I fell in love. You see, I was 21 years old at the time, and I fell in love with the first girl I slept with. Which makes me amazing at video games. Let me tell you what, you guys. Ladies, I don't know nothing about giving you an orgasm, but I could whoop your ass in Madden. Let's buckle up here. Anyway. Now this is where I messed up. Her name was Ashley Ambergy. How could I forget that name? Ashley Ambergy. Took my heart, took my virginity. The problem was I asked Ashley Ambergy how many guys she'd been with before me. Now she was 21. She told me she was with 55 guys at the age of 21. 55 guys. No matter how you do the math, that sounds bad. Was that 55 guys spread out over a long period of time? Or were there 11 times she took on 5 guys at once? I need to know. No matter how you do the algebra, X equals skank. Let's do this. Come on now. And then I ended up finding out one of the infamous 55. One of the infamous 55, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck. Ruined Daredevil, ruined my life. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why that makes me sick. Because everybody knows Ben Affleck used to date Jennifer Lopez. And Jennifer Lopez was in that movie Anaconda with Ice Cube. Ice Cube was the movie Friday with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was the movie Rush Hour with Chris Penn. And Chris Penn was in a movie called Footloose. That's right, through 6 degrees of separation, I had Kevin Bacon in my mouth. How do you think that made me feel, everybody? Breakfast is ruined. I just stood there, bacon! So I learned this about myself. I learned sports can bring out the worst in people. For example, I hope you die, LeBron James. Now let me tell you what I'm talking about. One time I was in a Cleveland sports bar. I was watching the Cleveland Cavaliers take on the Houston Rockets, and man, we were getting trounced. I look over at this older guy and I go, dude, that Yao Ming, he's killing us. What are we gonna do? You know what he says to me? He says, they never should have let that Chinaman in the league in the first place. I was like, whoa, buddy. I was like, whoa. I says, what do you got against China? He goes, remember Pearl Harbor. You gotta know your history before you hate, man. Come on now. Do the known research.